Hey everyone, back with another deck tech. Today I'm going to be talking about one of my favorite commanders, Starke of Wrath. This is a lesser known commander, I think, just based on my reactions when I play him, is people asking if they could read him. So Starke of Wrath is one of the antagonists in the Weatherlight Saga. His card is from Tempest, and I am going to just quickly pull up his Oracle wording. The Oracle wording is he's 1 and 2 red for a legendary creature, human rogue, and has tap, destroy target artifact or creature. That permanent's controller gains control of Starke of Wrath. This effect lasts indefinitely, and he's a 2/2. So this deck has all sorts of shenanigans and ways to use Starke of Wrath to sort of manipulate his ability while getting around the fact that usually you have to trade control of him in order to blow something up. That is a failsafe. Sometimes someone just plays such a strong card that you need to just tap Starke of Wrath to destroy it and give them control of Starke of Wrath. But this deck has a couple ways of abusing it. The first one is liquid metal coating, which turns anything into an artifact. So Starke can blow up enchantments or lands, stuff like that. The second are a couple of cards that untap Starke of Wrath. So that's Mage-Right Stone and Thousand Year Elixir. So that way, what you can do is you can have Starke of Wrath tap to target either himself or one of your own things. In response, untap him, tap, destroy someone else's thing. When it resolves to destroy someone else's thing, they gain control of it. And then that's what resolves first, and then the effect destroying your own thing happens, and you gain back control of Starke of Wrath. The best way to manipulate the untapping is if you have an indestructible permanent. So you start by tapping Starke of Wrath to destroy your either Darksteel Plate, or I have another indestructible Darksteel Ingot in here. So you tap Starke, targeting your Darksteel artifact, tap, untap him, tap, kill something that someone else has, and it kills their thing first, they gain control of him, then it kills your thing, you gain control of him, but it doesn't actually kill it because it's indestructible. There's another really great combo with Starke of Wrath is Bizarre Trader. Bizarre Trader says target player gains control of target artifact, creature, or land you control. And the reason why I'm playing Bizarre Trader is because Starke of Wrath works really, really well with gain control effects. And I am running 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 16, 17, 18, 19 cards that say gain control of target creature until end of turn. So what you do is you gain control of their creature, and then Starke is basically a sacrifice outlet. You gain control of their creature, you attack them with it, and then you tap Starke, destroy it, and then you gain control of Starke because you had that creature. Because I'm playing 19 of these control effects, one of the best cards to go along with that is Bizarre Trader. What I do is, after gaining control of my opponent's thing, I tap Bizarre Trader, and target player, me, gains control of target permanent that I control. So I'm temporarily controlling it, and Bizarre Trader makes the temporary control permanent. One of the other cool things to remember is that all of the gain control cards say untap target creature. So you could actually, if you need to destroy 2 things with Starke of Wrath, what you can do is tap Starke of Wrath, destroy. You can first play the gain control effect on Starke of Wrath, and in response tap him to destroy something. The opponent will gain control of Starke of Wrath, and then your effect will resolve, and you'll untap Starke of Wrath and gain control of it again, potentially to destroy another thing. Some other things that we have in here are a bunch of sacrifice outlets. I'm playing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm playing about 8 sacrifice outlets. One of the very best to play with gain control effects is Synod Sanctum, because instead of sacrificing the thing, you're actually exiling it, and then you can get it back on your side of the field indefinitely. It's another way of permanently gaining control of things. This deck also runs a Planeswalker suite. I have 4 Chandras, 2 Jayas, 2 Sarkhans, and a Rowan, plus 3 Chandra artifacts. And that includes 2 San Diego Comic-Con promo Chandras, Chandra Pyromaster and Chandra Torch of Defiance. Just a couple of hate cards. Blood Moon in a mono red deck in EDH is really, really good. Resolving this really hurts your opponents. Got a Kiki Jiki Mirror Breaker to, double whatever you've taken control of. Vidalcan Orrery, always a nice choice for a way of gaining advantage in mono red. And last but not least, this land, Homeward Path, which has tap. Each player gains control of all creatures that they own. That's really good with Starke of Wrath, because you tap, destroy something, then tap Homeward Path and gain back control of Starke of Wrath. I've left the deck list in the comments below. This is a really, really fun deck. Also, it's mono red, which is extra points, because mono red is not generally a great EDH color, other than Godo, which I don't play. All right, and onto our Crack-a-Pack. We've got a mystery booster just like every day. Let's see what we've got here. Light Form. I play this card in Brago. You can blink it to keep on manifesting the top card of your library into a 2/2. Fortify. Sleep. Cloud Element. Annihilate. This is a really, really cool card. It's destruction plus draw at instant speed, so it's pretty good. I never managed to run it. It's pretty expensive. Dinosaur Hunter. Built to smash. Speaking of Starke of Wrath, Mark of Mutiny. Gain control of target creature until end of turn. Siege Worm. Hunt the Weak. Here's a good one. Winding Constrictor. I actually don't have one of these somehow, so I'm really glad to pull this in a pack. I will be playing it in... I have a... what's his name? Grismold the Dreadsower. +1/+1 counter deck. So I'll be using this in that. Cold Steel Heart. Just a good mono rock. Yavamaya's Embrace. I do not have one of these, so I'm not too sad to pull one, even though I don't think I'll ever play it. Queen Marquesa. Another card that I did not have, so I'm always happy to pull a new legend. She's pretty good. She makes you the monarch and gets you pretty good protection for your for the crown. I'll probably slot this into my red, white, black deck. And finally, shiny Yortiller Nephilim. This is actually my third Yortiller Nephilim, but it's my first shiny one, and it's a pretty nice shiny. This is a creepy card. Look at that. Look at that mask. It reminds me of Ashigozi Jinzo from Bleach, if you've ever watched that show. That super creepy mask baby with sword hands. Anyways, all right. Have a good weekend, everybody. We'll be back on Sunday.